Hello, my name is Sheila and I have been at ABC for 36 years. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about my journey coming to and being with ABC. Ever since I can remember, I wanted to be a teacher. I went to Dr. Martin Luther College just out of high school, and my second year of college, lo and behold, my baby brother was born. So I thought I was missing too much fun back home. So I quit college, I moved back home, and I did in fact live with my parents for a while and helped with kids. I have 12 siblings, so that might explain just a little bit there. I started out when I moved back home being a dental assistant. I did this for 9 months. I soon found that teeth were just really not my thing at all. I saw an ad in the paper for a job at ABC, which was then Houston County DAC, and I applied. My interview happened to be scheduled right after one of my shifts at the dental office, and so of course I arrived at my interview in my white scrubs. Probably not the best choice on my part for my attire. But after I got my job, our lead teacher, Sue Haggerty, I asked her if they thought I was a real dweeb coming in my white scrubs for an interview. Sue just kind of laughed at me and said the reason they decided they wanted to hire me was because I had good energy. And the rest, they say, is history. I returned to college. I did get that degree. I came here and started teaching at ABC. I like to think that I carried some of that good energy throughout my career, and working at ABC really has fulfilled my desire to teach on multiple levels. I had the opportunity to not only teach important life skills to our individuals served, but also working with our job coaches over the years, training them on how to work with our population and how they could effectively bring out the abilities that our people have. Working at ABC is an extremely rewarding job in so many ways. No 2 days are alike. Although each day brings its own challenges, each day brings so many success stories. The people we serve truly appreciate the opportunities that they have, and along the way, believe it or not, they teach us so much more about life and about perspective than we could ever teach them. An example of this is the impact that ABC and the individuals served have had on my own family. Growing up around individuals served, we have 5 children, and they've never said that the people that we serve are different. To them, they were just people at mom's work, they're workers and not clients. In fact, at times they'd stand in awe of how the adaptability and positive attitudes of our people just kind of outshined other people in life. This has taught our kids that there are no hurdles too high to overcome. Our children have always been first in line to stand up for kids in school, and now as adults, they also stand behind people with different abilities. Yet another example of how ABC has really impacted my family is the lessons learned about work ethic and positive attitudes. One of our ladies served, we'll call her Kara. She used to carpool with my husband over in La Crescent, he worked in La Crescent, and she carpooled over to La Crescent with him each morning. I'll never forget, it was Thanksgiving weekend. And while many of us have off work the next day, the Friday after Thanksgiving, Al and Kara had to work. Al picked her up, and once they got in the car, Al made a comment about how he had to work today. And without even a hesitation or thinking about it, Kara looked at Al, and she smiled, and she just said, "Yes, Al, we're so lucky. We get to work today, right?" Well, Al came home that night and he spilled the story. And to this day, every time either of us think about complaining because we have to go to work, we think of Kara's wisdom and how she just willingly does it and walks through the door every morning with a smile on her face. My journey to ABC and with ABC has been both fun and extremely rewarding. People often throw out the comment, you have to be a special person to work where you do. Although this comment is very well intended, I firmly disagree with it. I'm not a special person. I walked into ABC in white scrubs, for heaven's sakes, looking for work that aligned with my teaching interests. And amongst my disabilities, such as my obvious lack of style when applying for work, someone saw something in me. They saw some abilities. And our people are actually no different from that. When they walk through our door, our job is to identify their abilities. We want to find out from them what their interests and their passions are, and we want to build on that. So you see, those that we serve here at ABC, they're really no different than you and I. They're not special. They're simply looking to use their God-given talents and be a part of something bigger than themselves. One other way that I would like to share with you how ABC is impacting our community. ABC affords hundreds of individuals meaningful work opportunities and a place to explore their life goals. We need to ensure that these services not only remain, but that they continue to improve over time. Our stakeholders in the community truly recognize and appreciate the consistent work that our individuals do. Continual funding of our programs affords people chances that they otherwise would not have. Chances to use their abilities, chances to give back to their community through meaningful work, volunteerism, and insight. In this tiny town of 3,000 here in Caledonia, we have people placed in countless jobs. Jobs that agencies can't wait to get them back to now during the COVID when they're off. They call and they request that they come back because they show up daily, they're dependable, and they work without complaining. So they're definitely an asset to their companies. ABC and our workers impact the community in other ways as well. Some years ago, I placed a few individuals served over at St. John's School here. They're working in the lower grades in the language arts. A few others are working in the library where they check books in and out for the kids. This has just allowed the children over at St. John's at a very young age to learn about them and to get to know them and to see that they have abilities and they have friendships that they can extend to them just as well as anyone else in their school. Community involvement such as this is crucial to heightening the awareness and helping people see that our individuals served truly do have valuable assets and not only can but want to be a productive part of their community. Helping to ensure that our programs here at ABC continue to thrive financially not only helps individuals served to meet their goals, but it also helps our community members at large. It helps them see that acceptance and diversity is a really good thing. Seeing people living their best life in spite of the hurdles they face encourages others in the greater community to work to their potential and to look for the best in each other. A valuable lesson and a reason for us to continue to support ABC at every level so that our people served and our community continue to meet their milestones and their goals in life. But I do want to take a minute to thank you all for continuing to support our agency and our individuals served and their efforts. It truly is appreciated on every level, and we thank you.